Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to our Week 11 Pick'em video.
Yep.
And joining us this week for
it?
Week
Who
11 is none other than JetsCentral himself. Welcome, JetsCentral.
What's going on, guys? So glad to be here. So grateful. So thankful. Ready to get into these picks.
Dude, we're thankful for you having being on here, man. We really respect and love your channel. It's awesome. Yeah. Everybody who's watching this right now, do yourselves a favor.
Now.
Go to the description box down below. You'll see a link to this guy's channel, JetsCentral. Go subscribe to him. Go follow him on Twitter.
Great guy, guys.
You won't regret it. Have we ever steered you wrong? Ever?
No, never.
All right. So, before we get into everything, Week 10, damn it, all three of our teams lost. My Bears lost to the damn Packers. You guys lost to the Atlanta Falcons.
I don't know what you're talking about.
JetsCentral, your Jets, they lost to the Bucs. What happened?
Oh, man, yeah.
Worst loss of the year. Like I was saying before, man, it's just so tough because I really thought that the Jets were going to come in, go up against Fitzpatrick being that ex-Jet. I know we were trying to get some revenge. Didn't unfold that way. Mike Evans didn't play, which just makes the loss a little worse. And it just sucks, losing and then going into a bye week. So absolutely terrible. Hated watching it, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
we both picked your Jets to win, and we expect. I thought the
same
same
thing.
thing. I thought, and the Jets want to beat their former quarterback. They gave him a good sized contract, and then he fucked him. Like
I was like, you know what? Hey, the Jets, they beat the Bills. They're gonna beat the Bucs.
They could beat the Bucs with no Winston and no Mike Evans.
Yeah,
but
man. So Week 10, I went 11-3. The three games I lost were my Bears, your Cowboys, and his Jets. Where'd you go?
I went 10-4.
You went 10-4?
Yeah, the only game extra I lost. Shit, what was that one? That was the Giants. I picked the Giants to beat the 49ers, and the 49ers got their first win.
I told you they were going to win.
Fuck them.
Right, so, JetsCentral, his team, they're on a bye week this week in Week 11. JetsCentral, what are your thoughts on the New York Jets heading into this bye week so far going into the season, and what is your expectations for the Jets going on for the rest of the season?
I think we've already kind of exceeded expectations with getting the 4 wins already. When a lot of the experts and stuff predicted us going 1-15 or 0-16. So I mean, from just like big picture, we already kind of exceeded expectations. But I guess I was kind of fooled by the whole maybe the playoff push. Winning those early games like against Cleveland and Miami and stuff. I will admit I did kind of get fooled and I bought in a little bit to McCown, but which I know is like a cardinal sin. You never want to do that as a fan. But, as far as the Jets, foreseeing the future, I'm just hoping that we play competitive and we play fast, we play aggressive. And that's really all that I can kind of hope for, considering, the gauntlet of games we play, coming up.
Yeah.
Well, I was watching one of your recent videos talking about Bryce Petty, whether he should start or, because Josh McCown, this guy is old, right? He's not the future.
He's not the future.
I saw you were talking about, do you start one of your other quarterbacks to see what you guys have in them before you go into this offseason and make a decision on a quarterback, whether you're saying sign one or draft one. So what do you think? Are you still thinking that it should be Josh McCown or what?
Yeah, no. If I was running the ship over there in New York, I would make the switch, and I'd pull the plug on McCown right now, and I'd roll with Bryce Petty. Let the young guy play, and just give the kid a chance. We only got a handful of games left. We got 2 weeks for Bryce to kind of prepare as the starter going into Carolina. Yeah. They're obviously a great team. They stomped Miami last night. So I want to see Bryce, but I doubt it's going to happen because historically Todd Bowles likes to stick with the older guys. I mean, we didn't see him give Geno Smith a shot. He's stuck with Fitzpatrick, and now I think it's going to be the same story.
Now, if you could pick a quarterback out of this upcoming draft, because there's some studs in this draft,
there are some good ones coming out.
Who would you get?
Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen?
Yeah, that's a consensus.
Yeah, easy.
Okay. Everybody wants Josh Rosen. Yeah. Everybody wants him. Yeah.
But, I mean, hey, I got your Jets, I think, winning a couple of games this whole year.
Yeah,
and
same here.
You guys, You know, I mean, and I think you guys got robbed a couple times. You know, so
they definitely got robbed. The Patriots game could have gone either way, right? That was so close. That should have been.
What happened to the Jets happened to my Bears in Week 10. That I hate that fumbling at the pylon touchback bullshit. I hate it's a stupid rule. It needs to change. I hate it.
Dude, it's total BS. And when I saw the replay of the Bear game, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, Josh from the Sports Fury is probably, he was in my shoes now. He gets to see or feel my frustration when, I saw it in New England. It's such a BS rule. You're rewarding the defense for, virtually doing nothing. An offensive, mistake, fumbling out of the end zone. The defense is even making a good play. So, just sucks, man.
Yeah, we were at the bar, and I looked at Josh, and he's like, this better not get overturned. And it got overturned. I was like, oh, shit.
About lost it.
And Josh got so quiet, and that's when Josh is quiet, something's wrong.
Yeah. well, we hope, we wish nothing but luck to your Jets the rest of the way.
I think they can pull off some upsets here and there.
You guys play the Patriots again? Rest of the season?
Yeah, week 17.
Beat the Patriots, man. Revenge game. Because that was a bullshit game. That last time. Y'all should have won that shit.
The evil empire.
Dude, oh my God. If the Jets can beat the Patriots in Gillette Stadium in week 17, that's like the equivalent of the Super Bowl this season. So good luck to your guys' teams, too. I'm not really familiar on your guys', who you guys play. Mm-hmm. But, I'll be pulling for you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, Shawn, before we head into our Week 11 picks, let's shout out our top performers from this past week. Mm-hmm. All right, so our Week 10 top performers, our top 5, is as follows. Brick, 7-5-75, 13 games. Good shit. You only lost one game.
Wow, shout out.
All right, S Money, 17-31. He got 12 games correct.
Okay.
Fighting Stallions with 12 games.
Okay.
Branded, V8. With 12 games. And then Yo Andy, 16-16-1 with 12 games. So those are our top 5 performers from Week 10.
Week, yep.
From Week 10. Mm-hmm. So congratulations, you guys. You guys kicked ass this last week.
Now these are our top performers overall for this season. We got Diego, Steelers Nation, with 101 total. Tim Tebow also has 101 total. Then B-Boy, the best of the best, with 99. Then we have Ethan Oliveira with 98. And Eric T. Murray 1 with 97. Shout out to them. Those are our top 5.
In our pick'em game
this year.
And we're coming. We're closing the gap.
We're coming.
We're closing the gap. We still got time. We still got time. So we're coming for you.
We're going.
So let's get into it, guys. Week 11. Let's make our picks. All right. So it starts off with Thursday Night Football. We got the Tennessee Titans.
We got a good one.
At the Steelers. Tennessee Titans, they're 6-3. Steelers, they're 7-2. I think this is going to be a damn good Thursday night game.
Yes.
Let's kick it to our guest. Who do you got, JetsCentral, winning this Thursday night game?
I'm going upset Tennessee Titans. They're going to take home the win Thursday night.
Oh, shit.
I'm rolling with you guys. I just think their defensive line, they're so good at stopping the run. I think Pittsburgh has somewhat disappointed this season. I know they are 7-2, but they just haven't looked like the normal Pittsburgh Steelers. They've struggled a little bit in games. I'm rolling with the Titans. I think Mariota gets it done.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
John?
Well, you know what? This one was a very tough one to pick because the Steelers do play down to their competition, which we've seen that pretty much every game.
Notoriously.
They almost lost to the damn Colts. Let's get real here, okay? Yep. So it makes me a little nervous. But this is at home. It's prime time. It's a short week. A lot of times home teams on a short week are a little bit better. So I'm going to go with the Steelers at home, but I can understand an upset. If an upset happens, I'm not going to be shocked about this. But I got Steelers at home.
Well, this Thursday Night Football, I got the Steelers winning because as you said, they played to their competition, right?
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans, I think, are a pretty damn good team.
Yeah,
they're really good at running the ball. DeMarco Murray, he went off last week.
Finally,
woo!
We've been waiting for this all season.
And you know what? The Tennessee Titans, I think this is going to be a damn good game.
Yes.
But the Pittsburgh Steelers, I have them winning here at home. They're just too good of a defense, and their offense.
I hope this is a great
They
game.
still haven't really gotten red hot yet. They just haven't. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yeah, they really haven't.
Yeah,
Not consistently. We've seen Antonio Brown do great. Then we see Le'Veon Bell do great. But we've not seen them both like really be consistent.
And it's going to happen this week. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to take a win.
I hope so.
And they're going to...
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm streaming!
Oh, yeah. Shawn will be streaming that game. It's going to be a good one.
Please.
So be sure to tune in after. So me and Shawn, we got the Steelers. JetsCentral, he's going with the upset. He's got the Tennessee Titans. Okay. UCF Jaguar hates them right now. All right, let's go into our next game. Speaking of UCF Jaguar, shout out to him.
Shout out to him, yeah.
We got Jaguars on the road. They are 6-3. They're 7.5 favorites against the Cleveland Browns.
They won 3 in a row so far.
Yeah, 3 in a row. Let's see if they can make it 4 straight. They're on the road against the winless Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
JetsCentral, do you think the Cleveland Browns get their first win of the year right here against the Jaguars?
As much as I want to say yes, just to piss off UCF Jaguar, I just want to say Browns by 20. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I got to roll with the Jaguars. Their defense is too good. Jalen Ramsey, Tayshaun Gibson, Calais Campbell is a straight beast. Yep. Jaguars, I think they're just going to roll in this game.
Yep. This is an easy call for me. The Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a team that's going to make the playoffs. They can win the division, and who knows? I'm just saying, Jaguars in the Super Bowl.
Oh, let's slow it down.
This is a damn good defense.
Slow down.
Who do you got?
This was a tough one, man. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be Jags. What kind of question is that?
Tough one. I
have to say this. The Browns took it to the Lions a little bit, for like 3 quarters of the last game. They kept it close against the Lions for most of that game.
Yes,
and then the Lions came back and started scoring. But you know what? Browns are going to get a win eventually. Mm-hmm. It's just like, can you ever pick them to win? No. So I got to go Jags. No matter what, I can't pick the Browns ever to win, even when they win.
Jaguars are absolutely legit.
Oh, that defense.
I don't know what happened to Leonard Fournette last week. He didn't get going. He's going to get going. Even though the Browns have a damn good rush defense, Leonard Fournette's going to run good.
Over under 3 picks for Sean Kaiser.
Oh, shoo! Over! I'm taking the over!
It could be a massacre. Deshaun Kaiser will take risks, and Jags defense is going to jump all over that shit.
All right, so UCF Jaguar. We got your Jaguars winning, man. Unanimous.
Yeah, he's happy.
All right, going on to our next game, we got the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, this is a tough one. Baltimore Ravens. They are 4-5. Oh, they're on the road in Lambeau against the Green Bay Packers. Those damn cheeseheads. They're 5-4. They beat up my Chicago Bears last week. Screw these guys. Ravens are 2-point favorites. JetsCentral, please tell me you got them cheeseheads losing.
I do, Josh. I do. I got the Baltimore.
Yeah!
I got you. I can't buy into Brett Hundley. I liked him at UCLA, but overall, I haven't seen enough of him this season to kind of prove that he is a solid starting quarterback that could constantly win games for Green Bay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Baltimore's defense. I just think they're going to give Brett Hundley fits. And, I'm expecting, Eric Weddle to have a big game and, Baltimore overall to go into Lambeau and walk out with a win.
Hell yeah. Cheers to JetsCentral for having the cheeseheads lose, because I got the Baltimore Ravens winning as well. Because
I imagine so.
Ravens, this is a team that's they have a solid defense, I think, and their running game is pretty damn good. And you know what? The Green Bay Packers, they can't stop anybody on offense. Did you see Mitchell Trubisky? Did you see what he did last week? He
finally let him throw the ball?
He finally had over 20 attempts, and he did pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah.
I have more, Joe Flacco, he's a veteran, Jeremy Maclin, all these guys. I got the Baltimore Ravens going into Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay could have lost to the Chicago Bears if that bullshit call on Cunningham, that touchback. We could have won that game. I got the Ravens winning this one in Lambeau.
I do too. Ravens. Brett Hundley just doesn't look like he looked pretty decent this past week, right? He didn't make too many mistakes, but I will put that more on the Bears defense. Because the Bears defense, they're good.
We didn't have Trevathan last week.
Yes,
if we had Trevathan, we would have whooped that ass.
Y'all didn't have Trevathan, and that really hurt y'all in the run game. Ty Montgomery breaking off that long run, that was on the linebackers right there. But you know what? I'm still not sold on Hundley. I feel like your defense went in there kind of relaxed because no Aaron Rodgers like we played last time, and they just kind of were just too relaxed. And I don't think the Ravens are a veteran team. They're not going to do that. They're going to take care of business, and it's going to be Ravens. It could be a massacre.
And Ty Montgomery, he's questionable. And then Aaron Jones, he's out completely.
They said for at least a few weeks, right?
I don't think Ty Montgomery's going to play. Aaron Jones is going to be the guy. I mean, Jamal Williams is going to be the guy. And he looked pretty damn good. Yeah. But still, I'm going the Ravens. And please, Baltimore Ravens, are you hearing me? Knock that smirk off of Brent Hundley's face. Knock it off.
He was smirking.
It's definitely. I feel like it's definitely going to be a low-scoring game. You know, I'm seeing like 16-6 or 16-9 or something.
And that bodes well for the Ravens. They got Justin Tucker.
It does.
You know, that dude can hit 70-yard field goals. Yeah.
He's on my fantasy team, and you guys made fun of me for taking him in like the third round or fourth round.
Oh, Shawn, didn't he whoop your ass in fantasy twice?
2-0.
Oh, 2-0. Cut that out of the video.
Oh, that's going in.
No, that's not in
It's going to be highlighted.
It's gonna be cut out.
All right, so we were unanimous. We got the Ravens going over on the Packers. Going into our next game, we got the Arizona Cardinals on the road against the Tennessee Texas. What the fuck am I talking about? The Houston Texans. And the Cardinals, they're 4-5. Texans are 3-6. Cardinals are 1-point favorites. The Cardinals, they're gonna start Blaine Gabbert at quarterback this week. So
this makes it tough.
This was a tough one for me to call.
Yeah.
But JetsCentral, who do you got winning this game?
Right, I'm rolling with the Cardinals. You know, Blaine Gabbert hasn't really shown much. I mean, really throughout his whole career. But under the tutelage of Bruce Arians, who's a pretty good, quarterback coach, pretty good offensive mind. You know, I look for the Arizona Cardinals to kind of get it done. I mean, I know they are on the road. Houston they do have a really good defense, but I just can't buy into Tom Savage. I'm not sold on him. I don't foresee him just dominating, moving the ball constantly on this Cardinals defense with like Tyrann Mathieu and these guys. So I'm going Cardinals.
Going Cardinals?
Okay.
Shawn, who you got?
I went back and forth, but I got the Cardinals. Even though Tom Savage has a little bit more experience, right, than Blaine Gabbert. But I like how, like he said, he made a good point. JetsCentral just did. Bruce Arians, man, he is great at calling plays and getting the ball in the hands of his playmakers. Even with Drew Stanton as a quarterback last week, Larry still had 10 catches over 100-something yards. That's what they got to do to win this game is feed Larry, feed their playmakers, get the ball in the hands of guys that can make plays. And I think the Cardinals, and I trust the Cardinals defense more than I do the Texans right now. Texans have too many injuries on defense.
Yeah, I agree with you, Shawn.
He's a smart guy.
Well, you guys are both going to look ridiculous next week when I'm right because I'm taking the Houston Texans to beat the Cardinals at home. DeAndre Hopkins, I don't care. Put Patrick Peterson on him. He's going off this weekend. And the Houston Texans are walking out with a win here at home, and they're going to improve to 4-6.
Can't wait till you're wrong.
The Houston Texans are going to win this game.
You know you're going to be wrong,
Believe that.
You're wrong.
No, I'm dead ass right. I don't know what y'all are thinking, but
we're smart.
We'll come back next week. The Houston Texans are going to win over the Cardinals, definitely. Now, man, this next game was super tough.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Los Angeles Rams on the road against those purple people fucker Vikings. I mean, this is a tough one. I mean, both of these teams are 7-2.
Wow.
The Rams, they're 4 straight. Vikings, they're 5 games straight winning. Yeah. I mean, these are 2 red hot teams.
Red hot.
Really good. Now, the Rams, they're 4-0 away. This is a team that can go on the road and fucking get shit done. This is a team that's really good on the road.
On the road? That's impressive.
Vikings, they're 4-1 at home, so they're pretty damn good at home as well.
Take care of business too.
Now, JetsCentral, you're up first. On this, I think is the toughest game of the week. Rams-Vikings, who you got?
Easily the toughest game of the week. And I mean, it's kind of crazy too because like both of these teams, this could be the NFC Championship game. This game right here. It's a tough call. I'm going Minnesota at home. I just love their defense. I love how, Sam Bradford goes down. Teddy Bridgewater's already, down for the count. Case Keenum comes in, and the Vikings have 6 or 7 wins this season. Like, they're basically doing this with a third-string quarterback. That's insane. Mike Zimmer, my hat goes off to you. I'm going Minnesota. LA will get their first loss on the road.
Okay. Shawn, who you got winning this one?
It's a tough one, right?
Yes, it is.
You just want to go last so you can think about it more. That's why. I know what you're doing. I know. Man, this is really tough because
I got my winner right now.
I know. And
You want me to go first? Okay.
go ahead.
All right.
I'm debating.
All right, Rams, Vikings. This
fuck.
is who I got win. I got the Los Angeles Rams winning on the road against the Vikings. Let me tell you what. The Minnesota
Does he hate
Vikings.
the Vikings?
No.
Oh,
Not
okay.
just because of that.
Not just because of that.
But the Minnesota Vikings, this is a team that, you know how like the Detroit Lions, they come in red hot in the second half.
Yeah.
You typically in games.
Yeah.
Minnesota Vikings, they lose steam going into that second half of games. Last week, the Washington Redskins almost came back on their ass.
Yeah.
They almost came back and beat the Vikings. This is a team that I think is struggling at closing out games. The Vikings. So I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams. I think they're going to go 5 straight. Jared Goff, his back-to-back games so far.
Yeah.
Last week and then the previous game.
Yeah.
Jared Goff has been on fire. This guy is on fire right now.
All right.
So I got the Rams on the road, and they remain undefeated on the road, and they beat those purple people fuckers.
I'm not sure if that's
That's their nickname. Go look it up on the Google. That's their name.
I don't think that's their nickname, but we'll roll with it. I got the Vikings.
You got the Vikings?
I got the Vikings. I got them at home. I'm agreeing with
There you
JetsCentral.
go.
Conspiracy!
I like this guy.
Conspiracy!
I like that defense. The thing is, I look at both these teams, right?
You're ganging up against me.
Damn right. Rams have a good offense. They have one of the top offenses. Vikings, surprisingly, have a very good offense themselves. It's Case Keenum. They have weapons. They're getting the ball in their playmakers' hands. But what separates them, in my opinion, is the defensive play. Rams, they're giving up a lot of yards on defense. The Vikings, their defense is solid. Solid. And that's why I'm picking the Vikings at home.
Vikings' defense is solid.
Yeah, they have a pretty Harrison Smith, Xavier Rhodes, those guys in the secondary.
Then
they have a pretty damn
they
good
are.
D-line.
They are, but where
And Anthony Barr.
No, they are, but where the hell are they in the fourth quarter in these games?
You got to remember, when they're destroying teams, teams kind of get laxed. Now, that's something they're going to have to clean up because that continues. Yeah, they will lose some games.
You can't do this against the Rams.
But
you can't slack against the
But
Rams.
Rams are still a young team. If they get down, it's going to get in their heads. It's not like they're a veteran team that could come back. It's not. I'm not going to say Jared Goff's got the same composure as Kirk Cousins last week. Kirk Cousins is a veteran. He knows how to stay in the game. Jared Goff, he's still young. If he gets down, he's going to get down on himself.
All I'm saying
If Case Keenum, doesn't turn the ball over and he's clean on the intercept, he doesn't turn the ball over and he's not taking like crucial sacks in the red zone, I think the Vikings are going to win at home.
Has Case Keenum played a defense like this at all?
The Rams, their defense gives up a lot of yards. They're a bend but don't break defense.
Yeah, well, you know what? The Rams are going to win this week. Vikings are going down, baby.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, I got Rams improving to 8-2.
Okay,
You guys are
okay.
ganging up on me, guys.
Yeah.
You guys are starting to gang up on me. All right. All right, going to this next game.
Yep.
We got those Detroit little pussycat Lions on the road against the monsters of the Midway.
Oh, God.
Da Bears.
Oh, God.
Now, the Bears, they're pissed off right now.
Are they pissed?
Lions, they're 5-4. Bears are 3-6.
Okay.
Now the Lions, they're pretty good on the road. They're 3-1 on the road. This is a team that's more comfortable on the road than they are at home.
Yeah.
And Chicago Bears, other than this past week, they're typically a better home team, right?
Yeah.
But now here's the thing. Danny Trevathan, is he gonna play? Don't know.
Yeah,
Kyle Long, is he gonna play? Don't know.
Yeah.
So that's a big question right there.
Remember, they moved their center to their guard, and they were making their offense.
Cody
line
Whitehair.
around.
If Kyle Long is out, Cody Whitehair is going to be playing right guard, and
I don't like
so
that,
they're going to be
man.
switching things around, and I don't like that at all. It didn't bode well
It did
against
not
the
bode well.
Packers
Nope.
and for Jordan Howard. So that's a big question mark. Now, JetsCentral, who do you have winning this game? Those Pussycats, or you got the Bears?
Josh, don't throw me out of the stream. Don't unsubscribe from me because I appreciate you. But I got the Detroit Lions. I'm going with the Lions. I think they got too much firepower on offense. You just alluded to it before. They play really well on the road. The Lions defense isn't just a pushover. Ziggy Ansah, Whitehead, these guys. These guys can play. Josh, I'm sorry, but I'm going Detroit.
Shawn?
I like this guy. I like him, man.
Oh, don't go.
I got the Detroit Lions, too!
There you go.
I got the Lions. They are good on the road. And you know what? Damn, are you okay?
Go on. Go on.
I got the Lions, man. Your Bears, I don't know what's going to happen. To me, this is the biggest issue right now with the Bears. I think they could win some of these games. But I said it when the game after y'all's game, y'all lose against the Packers. I said this to you. John Fox is playing not to lose. He's not playing to win the games. He's playing not to lose. He's playing too conservative. He's running too basic. He's doing exactly what the Rams did last year with Jeff Fisher. Run, pass.
And the Jets are doing the same exact thing this year. I mean, we're going into fourth quarters with the leads, and we're just handing the ball off every time, and we're losing the game. I mean, it's totally unreal. It just sucks.
You can't play not to lose. You got to play to win, and that's why I don't like the Bears. Until I see it change, I'm not going to pick them to win. I'm sorry.
JetsCentral, after your team lost, did you or did you not complain about the play calling on the offense and how it's just so damn predictable?
Yeah, totally right. Yep.
I feel the exact same way with the Chicago Bears. It's too damn predictable. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
So,
we both talked about it after the game. Yeah.
I originally was going to go with the Chicago Bears, but with the uncertainty of Kyle Long and Danny Trevathan, if those guys are not playing, we don't have a fucking chance, man.
Wait, what are you about to say?
Are you picking against Chicago?
Hold on. Are you sure about this?
I got the Lions.
Hold on.
I got the Lions winning this game.
I don't think they heard you, Josh.
I have the Lions win this game.
Okay. I just want to make sure everybody heard. All right.
Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. I'm going to get killed.
Yeah.
I'm going to get killed by the Bears fans.
Probably.
I'm going. Not only am I picking against the Bears, I'm picking against the Bears against a division rival.
That's rough.
A team that I hate more than the Packers. I hate the Lions.
God, I thought you were going to pick the Bears.
No, I was going to pick the Bears. But, no, I'm going with the Detroit Lions. Because, you know what? I mean, if Danny Trevathan is out of this game, Amir Abdullah is going to have himself a day against the Chicago Bears. And then John Fox, I mean, this is a guy who is... He needs to be fired immediately. I mean, this guy is terrible. Him challenging that play... Woo!
Y'all were at the 1 yard line, just running in with Jordan Howard.
I almost hope that we lose, just so that way. You know what? Let's get rid of this asshole. Let's get rid of John Fox.
Fuck him.
We're out of here. Get out of here. You know what? Get this dude out of here. All right. So we all got the Detroit Lions. Damn it. All right. Going on to our next game. We got the Washington Redskins on the road against the New Orleans Saints.
Red hot Saints.
Yeah, I mean, Redskins, they're 4-5. They lost last week, and they are going against the Saints, who are 7-2. This is a team that, what did they win, like 7 straight?
That's the 7th straight, yeah.
They're 7.5 favorites at home.
Yeah.
This is a defense that's getting better and better, JetsCentral. I mean, and their running game.
Oh, God. Who thought this running game would be this good with Drew Brees?
Right? So, Jets, who you got?
Well, I'm actually surprised I made it this far. I thought, when I picked against the Bears, I thought I was just, I was expecting just a black screen, like the ended call.
Error.
But I got the Saints. They're so good in the Superdome. Their running game, like you just said. Actually, quick shout out to UCF Jaguar hooking me up with Alvin Kamara in fantasy. I traded him Tyreek Hill, and it worked out great. This past week. I really like the Redskins. I really like what they're doing this season. I'm sold on Kirk Cousins. I like Jay Gruden. And I think their defense is underrated. Josh Norman's actually one of my favorite players in the NFL. But I got the Saints winning in a close one. I think it's going to come down to maybe like a field goal in the end. But I think Washington will push them.
Okay. That's the thing about the Washington Redskins this year. Yeah. That's their theme of the season. They will annoy you. They don't go away.
Yeah.
They play hard. They play to the end. Mm-hmm. That's what they did with the Vikings, and it looked kind of worrisome for the Vikings there towards the end of that game. So who do you got winning this?
Oh, I got Saints. You got to go with the red hot team. And to me, it's just the balance. It's like pick your poison, right? On the Saints team. Like they got Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. We went and watched them. And they couldn't run to save their lives when we went to watch them week 2 when they lost to the Patriots. And now I don't know what they did, what they changed.
I'll tell you what they did. They traded away Adrian Peterson. They got good karma back.
Is that really good? Maybe it was just too much. Maybe it was too many personalities. I don't know. Honestly, I have no fucking clue.
And they're finally feeding Michael Thomas, which is great for me because I have him in a couple of fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
So I mean, this Saints team, this is a defense that wants to prove people wrong. People like me and you who had them being shit going into the preseason.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna do what the Vikings did. No, they're not gonna let up on them. I don't care if they're up by 30 points. They're not gonna let up on the Redskins.
You have a veteran head coach and a veteran quarterback. They will not allow that to happen.
I got the Saints winning, and I definitely would take the 7.5 points because you know what? They're gonna win by at least 10.
I think so.
So we all got the Saints.
Saints, yeah.
They're gonna improve to 8 straight.
Wow!
So, shout out to the.
Wow.
It's crazy. They're having such a great year.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Saints.
The Who Dat Nation. You guys are doing great.
Yep.
All right, going on to our next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs who are coming off the bye week. They're 6-3. They're going on the road against the New York Giants, who are 1-8. They now have the same record as the San Francisco 49ers, who they lost to last week. So, JetsCentral, who you got winning this one? Chiefs?
I'm
Giants?
going Kansas City. You know, Andy Reid is like one of the most disciplined head coaches. He game plans. He's great in the regular season. The Chiefs have too many weapons on offense with Kareem Hunt and Tyreek Hill. Alex Smith has been playing at such a great level this season, and everyone knows like the story with the Giants right now. It's like all this turmoil. Ben McAdoo, what's going on with him? Odell Beckham, he's obviously out for the year. Brandon Marshall's out for the year. Can't seem to win a game. They're coming off a horrible loss against the San Francisco Niners. I mean, that's just that game right there. I kind of defined the Giants season in my book. I think the Chiefs are a playoff team. Obviously, coming into New York, I think they're just going to take care of business.
Okay. I got the Chiefs winning this one easy. I mean, San Francisco. What the fuck? The New York Giants, who lost to the San Francisco 49ers. This defense, it's not there.
No.
Like JetsCentral said, the offense, it's just depleted.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs, the Chiefs want to make a statement. I feel like. Because this is a defense that's been really lackluster for about, 4 or 5 weeks now?
Yeah, for a while.
So, this is a good game to go on the road, go into MetLife, and make a statement. Just get that defense going. And I think this is going to be a blowout win for the Kansas City Chiefs.
You know what? This is actually the perfect scenario for the Chiefs because they came off a big loss to my Cowboys, right? And they really wanted to go into their bye week with a win, and obviously my Cowboys disappointed them. But they were looking shaky going into the bye week. Every other game they were kind of losing, right?
Yeah.
They started off so hot and they kind of cooled down, so they need the bye week. They're coming off of that, and they're playing the perfect team, a shitty-ass Giants team that doesn't have it together. I picked the Giants to win last week against the 49ers because I felt like, even though I know the coaching staff lost the team, Ben McAdoo, they don't want him anymore, the players, but I felt like they would take some pride in not losing to a fucking winless team. But the players, they can't even do that right. They can't even win against the 49ers. That means they've given up all kind of pride in this team, and Chiefs are going to murder, dude. This could be embarrassing. At home, the stands could be empty by halftime.
Now, here's the thing I want to know. If they do get embarrassed, and they will, the Giants, are they going to fire McAdoo? I hate McAdoo. I don't give a shit about the Giants. I hate him.
Yeah, they actually released a statement today. I think like the upper management for New York basically just saying that they're going to stick with them, through the season, and he deserves to stay. And Landon Collins, the safety, he said that he expects McAdoo should be the head coach of next year too. I'm sitting there saying, what? Like, I get supporting your head coach and not badmouthing him to the media,
right.
But
so
1-8. Well, this team was supposed to win the Super Bowl here, and you're 1-8 or 1-7 or whatever it is. So I don't know. McAdoo would be gone if I was running it.
Not only should he be gone for being a shitty head coach this year, but just the fact that he's creepy. Does anybody have a creepier press conference than McAdoo?
He really. That slick back hair. That slick back hair looks really creepy. He looks like a pedophile. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He belongs on a list somewhere.
He's somewhere. He's registered. I promise you. God, yeah. I can't believe Landon Collins came out and did that. But maybe he's just trying to. He's trying to keep that image of him being the leader of the defense or the team because Landon Collins is pretty much going to take over that leadership role. He's he's a great fucking player, and I always said this before, even when he's been coaching bad. Ben McAdoo, Giants is just not that team that fires midseason, man. They're an old school run team. They don't fire midseason. So that's why I figured McAdoo was going to stick around.
Okay.
But he's definitely not going to be there after this year. Definitely not.
No. Get rid of that, dude. All right, so we all got the...
God.
We all got them Chiefs.
It's a massacre.
Them Chiefs winning. All right, so for this next game, we got the Tampa Bay Bucs at the Miami Dolphins.
Yep.
The Bucs, surprisingly, last week, they beat
beat
the Jets.
They beat...
How did that happen? JetsCentral. What the hell? You guys, your team let me down and pick them. But somehow, the Bucs pull out the win there. Now they're playing the Miami Dolphins.
Can they do it again? Can they pull off another win?
No, yes, they can. You know why? Because the Miami Dolphins, I have no faith in the Dolphins. They can't seem to do anything right. Am I right or wrong, JetsCentral? Who you got? You know the Dolphins better than any one of us. So
yeah,
who you got winning this game?
So I hate the Miami Dolphins. Right, I can't stand the Dolphins, but I'm picking them in this game. I just think Miami's defense, Cameron Wake and Ndamukong Suh. I mean, I just watched Tampa. They couldn't do anything on offense against the Jets, right? I think the Dolphins defense, I think they're going to get after Fitzpatrick. I think Fitz is going to throw, I want to say two interceptions. I don't think the Bucs can move the ball. I'm going Dolphins, as much as I hate saying that.
Okay.
All right. So, and remember, guys, this was supposed to be week 1, right?
Yeah.
But it got moved because of the hurricane and everything like that.
Yep.
And it was so long ago that we actually had to record this over. I forgot.
Yeah. We forgot about it.
Wow. Shawn, who you got winning, Dolphins or the Bucs?
This one was actually very tough. 2 shitty-ass teams. Who do you go with? I don't know. But you know what? I decided. I picked.
What?
Dolphins.
You're picking both of y'all going Dolphins?
This guy's smart. I told you this guy's really smart. And you know what? Dolphins gonna win. You know what? This is the reason why. I know the Dolphins. We've seen their offenses. A lot of checkdowns. And if they could they have weapons, but they're not throwing it down the field. If they could throw it down the field against one team, it is the Bucs. They have a shitty ass defense.
But see, that's what I thought the Jets were gonna be able to do.
But Josh McCown, he's not a risk taker. Jay Cutler, we already know he takes risks. You know this.
He's too much of a risk taker.
Who?
He'll throw it directly to the defender, like straight up. Like,
well, at least he's throwing it.
Here you go.
At least he's throwing it. You know.
I got the Bucs winning this one. Mike Evans, he's coming back. I got the Bucs beating the Dolphins, who don't seem to do anything right. I got Bucs, and you both guys are gonna be wrong. Like Philly 500 said, you guys are gonna be wrong.
Nah.
I'm gonna be right. So I mean, come on,
Dolphins
guys.
gonna win. Me and Ian are on the same page here.
All right, so
there you go.
These two guys got the Dolphins, and I got the Tampa Bay Bucs. I'm gonna be right. These guys are gonna be wrong. All right, going on to our next game, we got the Buffalo Bills. They are 5-4. They're on the road against the Los Angeles Chargers, who are 3-6. Bills, they play good at home, but they're horrible on the road. They're 1-3. But the Chargers, they're 1-3 at home.
Well, because they have no fucking home field advantage.
Yeah,
nobody shows up to the game.
No one supports them in their home field.
No.
So I don't know, man. This was I'm gonna go first for this time.
Go ahead.
I got the Chargers winning this one. I got the Chargers winning this because I think they're just this last game was a close game against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
It came down to a field goal.
In OT.
Yes. And Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm really high on them. And the Buffalo Bills, I just think that they're on the kind of like on the downslope, I think, for me. So on the road, it's a big road trip from East Coast to West Coast. I think the Chargers finally get a win, a big win here at Pornhub Stadium in Los Angeles. JetsCentral, who you got?
I think you made a ton of great points. I'm going Chargers as well. I think the Bills are reeling right now. Obviously losing to my New York Jets. Then they go out and they lose this past week. They got stomped this past Sunday against New Orleans.
Yeah.
Now they have to go across the country, like you said, in LA. I mean, I think the home crowd does play a big part in it, but I think in this case, I think the Chargers are just going to score too many points, and it's going to be pretty cool, if the Chargers win, because Anthony Lynn, he was with the Bills last season, so I got the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if the Bills show up and take over the stadium like the Eagles did.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I'd be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. But you know what? I agree with both of y'all, Chargers. And because And this is the thing, man. And I've said it multiple times, and people give me shit for saying it. But I think the Bills' defense is missing Marcel Darius. And I'm going to keep saying it because their running defense is non-existent. They are getting massacred.
Ooh, that brings up a damn good point.
You're probably going to say exactly what I was going to say.
I have Melvin Gordon in a ton of leagues.
Yeah, I do too.
Can we get this guy going?
God, he did not do shit last week. But you know what? I think Melvin Gordon's going to have over 100 yards, and he's going to have 2 touchdowns this game. Melvin Gordon's going to have a field day. Bills cannot stop a nosebleed right now. So, I'm sorry, but the Bills are going to lose. I thought the Bills were somewhat legit, but once they trade off Marcel Darius, I was just like, no, not anymore.
All right, so we all got the Chargers, and who would know better than about the Bills than JetsCentral right here? So,
rival, yeah.
So I feel really good about this pick.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, Chargers winning.
Yeah.
Are going to Denver. We got the Broncos who are at home. They're 3-6.
Yep.
Oh man, this is a team that's been really shitty lately.
Yeah.
They're playing against the Cincinnati Bengals at home.
Yeah.
Bengals are also 3-6.
Yep.
I got the Broncos winning this one. I mean, the Bengals, they're 1-4 on the road. This is a team that just doesn't know. They seem to have they don't have the same. They seem to have no identity, really. I mean, they can't run. The passing game, their offensive line is trash. They're supposed to have a good defense. I don't know. I got the Broncos winning at home.
So so you're going with the home team.
I'm going with home team. They're 2.5 favorites. They got the home team spread right there.
It is a tough one. It's a close one. They're both 3-6, huh?
Yeah. So JetsCentral, what do you think? What are you thinking over
there? Yeah, I'm rolling with Denver too, man. Like, this game was just so weird looking at it. Like, I was having some trouble, with this pick because I think the Bengals, they have like a lot of offensive talent, but you look at them, they can't put it together. But I mean, honestly, like this new coaching staff that comes in, they're gonna have like first-round pick in John Ross, young talented back in Joe Mixon, obviously a top 5 wideout in Green. If Eifert comes back healthy, like I feel like this new coach, like I feel like Cincinnati is like maybe next year they can like make the playoffs, just almost like the Sean McVay effect. But in this game, I think Cincinnati's done this season. I got Denver winning. I mean, I know Denver's had some troubles like scoring and stuff, but Denver at home, I got to roll with the Broncos.
All right.
I was really thinking about the Bengals with the upset here. I was.
Why?
Because Broncos offensively just scare the shit out of me. And even though the Broncos do have a good defense, if an offense can't keep that defense off the field, no matter how good you are, you're going to get tired. But I just don't trust the Bengals offense to even stay on the field themselves. So I got to go with the home team Broncos here. And Bengals 4 away? No, it's Broncos.
Yep, Broncos are going to finally get a good win here.
Emmanuel Sanders looked pretty damn good against the Patriots.
Yeah.
So if they just feed him the ball, they're going to be good.
Yeah. All right, so we all got the Broncos winning.
Yeah.
All right, going into our next game, we're going to Mexico.
Yep.
We got the New England Patriots who are 7-2.
Yep.
And they're playing against the Oakland Raiders who are 4-5. They're coming off of a bye week. This game will be in Mexico.
Yep.
I think this game should have been on Monday Night Football, but
I was surprised it wasn't like a Sunday night or Monday night game.
Right. Now, Patriots, they're fucking red hot, man.
Yeah.
And then for the Oakland Raiders, Garen Conley, their rookie cornerback, he's out for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
A shin injury, so he's done.
That sucks.
So, I mean, JetsCentral, what do you see going down in Mexico?
Raider Nation, I got your back. I'm going Oakland. I think Oakland's going to pull the upset against New England. I'm rolling with the Raiders. Jack Del Rio having 2 weeks to prepare for New England. Going down. Like, when was the last time New England played in Mexico? I mean, they could, who knows if they feel uncomfortable down there. I don't know. Oakland was, their last year? They were their last year. So,
yeah, they were. Yeah.
I got the Raiders. I think they're you look at the Raiders on offense, they shoot themselves in the foot with Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
I'm going Raiders.
I mean, when he said, I don't know how they're going to handle themselves down there. Like, I don't know how. I'm thinking, like, the whole team's going to eat some Mexican food and get, like, really sick or something. like they've never eaten Mexican food before.
Yeah.
I mean, these are some white boys, so I don't know. They probably never. I don't know. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, I don't know. But this was a tougher game to call for me because the Raiders, Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree, Jared Cook, who had a great game before going to the bye week.
Yeah, they did.
Going up against that weak-ass Patriots defense. But nonetheless, I'm going with the Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots. I'm going Tom Brady, man.
TB12?
Yeah, I'm going Tom Brady.
Wow.
I think he's gonna win. What do you think?
I'm going Patriots too. I really want to pick the Raiders, but I don't trust them. They've been so up and down all year. And I don't think any team's really going to have like a home field advantage here. It's in Mexico, so I think the crowd's going to be loud no matter what. But I'm going to take Tom Brady. I'll take a veteran quarterback that has done it consistently. And Derek Carr, I feel like, has taken a step back. Everybody thought he was going to take that next leap forward, and he hasn't done that this year. So I got to go Tom Brady.
That was so funny, JetsCentral. It's like, I don't know how they're going to handle. Don't drink the water.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink
the water in Mexico.
All right, so we both got the Patriots.
Yeah.
JetsCentral, he's got the Raiders.
I wonder why.
In Mexico.
It's not like he doesn't like that team or anything.
I don't know. It's odd. Going into Sunday Night Football, we might finally get a good stream going. A good game for Sunday Night Football. We got the Philadelphia Eagles. They're coming off their bye week. They're 8-1. They're going against the damn Dallas Cowboys.
That's a
They're
tough one.
5-4. No Zeke. No Shawn Elliott. Tyron Smith.
Yeah.
He's most likely not going to play. I don't think. JetsCentral, do you think the Cowboys have a shot in hell against the Philadelphia Eagles?
Say it, JetsCentral.
Typically, well, first off, I need to tip my cap to Philly, right? They've been dominating this season. Every single game, they just blow teams out of the water, no matter who they play. But in this case, Shawn, you're in luck because I'm rolling with the Cowboys. On an upset.
I told you we should bring him on all the time.
Why?
I like this guy. I told you.
Because it's a division rivalry game. Like, you can't just – I mean, I know Zeke's not going to be playing, and I know their left tackle's not going to be playing. But Jason Garrett, I think, after watching his left tackle just get destroyed by Adrian Claiborne this past Sunday, he's going to make the adjustments. You know Dallas is going to be playing hard in front of AT&T Stadium. Division rivalry game, Dak Prescott in primetime football. I got the Dallas Cowboys. And really, I mean, I feel like the Eagles aren't 15-1. They're not a 15-1 team. Maybe 13-3, maybe 14-2, but not 15-1. They got to lose a game at some point. I think it's going to be this week.
I like this guy.
No. I got with no Shawn Lee. This Cowboys defense is lost. They are beyond lost. They're in the damn Twilight Zone. This Cowboys team is toast going into this Sunday football game. Carson Wentz, he's the MVP right now for me in this NFL season through 10 weeks.
Yep.
He is going to torch. I mean, fucking torch that secondary. And then the running game. The Philadelphia Eagles, they're fourth in rushing. And they just acquired Jay Ajayi. He had a touchdown in his debut. This Philadelphia Eagles team is going to steamroll over those damn Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Shawn?
I don't like you.
I know you never liked me, so go ahead.
That's true. I didn't change anything. Man, my Cowboys Sunday Night Football. What a great divisional game. Carson Wentz versus Dak Prescott. JetsCentral, I thank you for picking my Cowboys. I so appreciate it, man, because I'm so thankful because I can't pick them to win.
Woo!
Fair enough.
At least someone did. I'm just happy someone did.
I'll support your Cowboys when you don't.
I appreciate it. I really do, buddy. I really do. I got to go with the Eagles, man. And no Shawn Lee really fucks us because our defense is actually a lot better than people realize when Shawn Lee's healthy. We only average giving up 16 points a game, 80 yards rushing. With him out there, we're giving up over 26 or 24 points a game and over 100 and something yards rushing, like 140 yards rushing or something like that. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. But this defense is night and day without Shawn Lee. He's the general. We saw linebackers, when he went out last game against the Falcons, them running into each other. Nobody was playing aggressive anymore. Nobody's filling the right holes. And that hurts our offense just as much as anything, not getting them on the field as much as possible, keeping them in rhythm. And I can't, it's painful, man. And no Tyron Smith.
I think
I want to cry.
Can the Eagles beat 6 sacks this week? I think they can. That D-line is pretty damn good. 6-7 sacks on Dak Prescott. Holy shit.
You know what? I do expect that. Go ahead.
On paper, I think the Eagles blow the Cowboys out of the water. All I'm saying is division rivalry games on primetime football. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to come ready to play, embrace, their injuries, and they're going to be ready to roll.
Yeah. And he's got a point, though. No matter what, it is a divisional game. And last year we played the Eagles, and it was a great game. It came down to the wire. Dak Prescott, fourth quarter, scored a touchdown. Jason Witten to end the game. And OT. It was actually OT. That was a great fucking game, and I am excited for this. Both our franchises have great rivalries for the next 10 years, these young quarterbacks. And he's right. It could be close, but it's really tough. And I do expect the Cowboys to clean up the sacks. I feel like it's going to be a lot of rollouts, to keep Dak on the move, get the ball out of his hands quicker. They didn't expect Chaz Green to be that bad, So they know now it's going to be a lot faster passes, get it out of his hands. Cole Beasley and Ryan Switzer are going to have a great day in PPR.
Yeah, I'll take the Eagles even if they were 20-point favorites.
You're going to pick them to beat us by 20 points? You're a fucking dick. They're not going to beat us by 20 goddamn points.
It's going to be a mess.
Fucking piece of shit.
All right, so me and Shawn, we both
fucking hate you now.
We both got the Eagles, and JetsCentral, he has the Cowboys.
Yeah.
All right, finally going into our last game, Monday Night Football, we got the Atlanta Falcons. They're on the road against the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks, man, they suffered a whole bunch of injuries.
Dude.
Richard Sherman done for the year.
They hated Thursday Night Football. They won this last week, but they hated it.
And Falcons, they're coming off a big win. They destroyed this Cowboys team over here. 6 sacks. Holy shit. JetsCentral, do you think the Falcons can go into Seattle and pick up a win?
I do think so. I think the Atlanta Falcons, they're extremely talented on offense. Now, I'm not sure if Freeman's going to play. I don't know if he's going to be in the offensive. He's not? Okay, well, still, you got Tevin Coleman, you got Julio, you got Hooper, Matty Ice, But I really think what this game kind of comes down to is the Falcons' defensive line versus the Seahawks' offensive line. I think if Russell Wilson is running around, trying to make plays, extending with his feet every single passing play, I think it's going to get old. I think he's going to get tired. Maybe halfway through the third, I think the Falcons start pulling away.
Yeah. Okay.
I absolutely agree with everything you just said. I have the Falcons winning for those reasons. I think the Falcons, that D-line the Falcons have are going to dominate the Seattle Seahawks. And I think the Falcons, this is a team that is just oozing with talent, right? But they just never really...
They haven't clicked yet.
They just never really clicked and got together right until this Cowboys game. Mm-hmm. They're full of themselves right now. They're like, they're they got their confidence back.
They're flexing.
They're going to go... Now they're like, all right, now let's go on the road and let's go get a win against the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
And I think they will. And I think Julio Jones is going to go off for $125 and a touchdown at least.
I hope so. I have him in multiple fantasy leagues. And you know what? I agree with both of y'all. The Falcons, Richard Sherman going out, they don't have anybody that's going to cover Julio Jones. Who? Jeremy Lane? Pfft, they tried to trade that motherfucker. He sucks. So, and they lost. They had let's see if Earl Thomas comes back this week. I know he had an extra long week to come back, but still, he is coming off an injury. So we'll see how ready he is if he does play. Cam Chancellor did go out end of the game Thursday Night Football, but I think he's coming back. Dwayne Brown is a key one, though. Because that's their left tackle they just traded for from the Houston Texans.
Yep.
And if they don't have their left tackle, just like the Cowboys didn't have their own left tackle, this could be a sack day for Claiborne again.
Mm-hmm. Well, we all got the Atlanta Falcons winning this one on Monday Night Football.
Yep. And it's an upset. The Seahawks are favorites at home, right? Mm-hmm. So that's an upset pick.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm just saying is, that Eagles-Cowboys game is going to be disgusting.
Why are you bringing that shit back up?
And you expect...
We moved on.
You can expect Philly 500 to read you a bedtime story from the Cowboys.
Shut up. Fucking guy.
But that's our picks. We got them down into the books, Week 11. We want to thank JetsCentral once again for coming onto our channel and making this picks video with us for Week 11. Thank you, sir.
And picking my Cowboys to win. I like this guy.
I got you, Shawn. No worries. Hey, thanks a lot for having me on. I had a great time doing it. Hopefully the picks roll, And hopefully, I got to pick up another win in fantasy. So, thanks.
Well, I'm coming for all of y'all. I'm winning that damn league. I'm going to win the week, just like I won last week. You know what? Everybody out there, if you haven't done so already by this point, go down in the description box.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to JetsCentral. Go follow him on Twitter. That's our boy, JetsCentral. He's one of our favorite YouTubers. Go do it.
You won't be disappointed, guys. Go do it.
All right, and I'm sure we'll have JetsCentral on here time and time again in the future, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate it once again. And, all right, guys, we'll find out what happens in Week 11. And we'll see all you guys for Week 12.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys. Peace.